What are you doing?
I'm being flighty.
Are you going to do this all the way up to Napa?
I'm sorry. Being defensive and it's totally cutting off our communication flow. Greg, you are allowed to feel that I'm flighty. I just wish that you felt it was safe enough to just come out and tell me. It's okay.
All right. You know that sometimes you can be a little irresponsible, but in a fun, flighty way. Right?
Right.
Okay.
It's fine. It's your feeling, and feelings are fine.
Thank you.
Of course, maybe you wouldn't feel I was flighty if you weren't the world's most humongous fuddy-duddy.
Which means exactly what?
Great, you have circled the best rest stops from San Francisco to Napa.
Because everybody wants a clean bathroom, but nobody wants to do the research.
Fuddy-duddy.
So planning a few things makes me a fuddy-duddy.
No, planning a few things only makes you a fuddy. Planning everything makes you a fuddy-duddy.
I do not plan everything.
Great, we have dinner reservations for New Year's Eve in the year 2000.
Our second choice because somebody had to dilly-dally around till March before she made up her mind.
Well, I'm sorry, I dilly-dallied, Mr. Fuddy-duddy.
Fuddy-duddy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what kind of fuddy-duddy does this?
Wait, this isn't a road.
The roads are for fuddy-duddies.
Hey, cow! I want to thank you guys for coming. I know you were probably busy planning your Columbus Day protests.
What?
Shh. You'll only make it longer. Our children are clearly in a crisis situation, and I think if we band together as a family, we can help them through this. What did Dharma tell you?
Every time I go in or out of the apartment, close the door so the dogs don't get out.
Larry, let me. She asked us to dog sit so she and Greg could have some time alone to work on his issues.
What do you mean, his issues? I was led to believe this is Dharma's problem.
The problem is not Dharma.
Well, it is certainly not Gregory.
Oh, no, we're not blaming him. Well, it's not his fault that he didn't have a warm, loving relationship to model his marriage after. I mean, no offense.
None taken.
What do you mean, no offense? Offense! And talk about role models. Now, how can you expect your daughter to sustain a marriage when her parents aren't even married?
Excuse me, we're engaged.
Mazel tov.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, how do I know, Larry? I'm not Jewish.
It always comes down to that.
It never comes down to that. You would be annoying no matter what religion you were.
Well, look, they get the Golf Channel on 27.
Edward, turn that off.
Oh, for us, that's Nickelodeon.
Turn it off. Wait a minute. We're fighting and the kids are fighting. I'll bet Mercury's in retrograde.
Are you sure? Perhaps you should double-check it on the Ouija board.
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you know, we should call them and tell them. Did Greg tell you where they were staying?
No.
That's strange, because they didn't tell us either.
Sounds to me like they're just trying to get away from us. Oh, Channel 7's the same.
What are you doing?
Wishing I'd gone to a prep school that offered auto shop.
Maybe we just ran out of gas.
I didn't run out of gas. I never run out of gas because I never let it go below quarter tank. It's bad for the car.
Do you think it might have been bad for the car when you drove across the stream to get back onto the road?
You just want to fight with me today, don't you?
Whatever's going on with the kids, it can't help that their in-laws don't get along with each other.
That's true. Edward's parents were very mean to my parents. They always looked down on them.
That's just because my parents never met anybody who owned a gas station before.
My father owned every standard oil station between here and the Canadian border.
That's what I just said. Didn't I just say that?
You know, when I moved in with Larry, his mother put a curse on me.
That would be a curse in addition to living with Larry?
Yes.
Look at us now. We're talking, we're sharing. We can get along.
Well, of course we can.
Right, let's build on this. Let's each go around the room and say something nice about the other.
Oh, I'm not very comfortable with that sort of thing.
I'll start.
Yes, Larry.
Kitty, I think you're a very bright and sophisticated lady.
And I think you're a very discerning man. David, your turn. We're talking about me.
Oh, God, it must have been like 10 miles.
8.6.
You brought your pedometer?
This way we know exactly how far back the car is.
A good fuddy-duddy would have forgotten his pedometer, but remembered his cell phone.
I didn't forget it. I left it at home so our parents couldn't disturb us.
Oh, yours doesn't have the off button, huh?
No, but I sure could use one right now. Oh, man. Hello? Hello? We need to use your phone!
Hey, there's nobody in there. Why are you knocking on the door?
You're right, knocking is fuddy-duddy.
Jeez! Do you have anything between fuddy-duddy and criminal?
I'm just gonna call AAA, write a check for the window, and we'll get out of here.
Oh, good. Write a check, then they'll know who we are.
Okay, I'll need cash.
Oh, the window's broken. Anyone could just come in here and take it.
Will you please just let me do this?
Evening.
Evening.
What happened to the door?
Rock. Thrown by some out-of-towners who threw it and then continued on out of town.
We were just calling the police. God, you guys are good. Never mind.
I thought Maud closed the place down.
She did.
Due to a death in the family.
She called us to fill in for her.
Because she went to the death.
Well, then, how about a chicken fried steak?
One hot cow in a hen house coming up. How about another slice of pie?
No, I shouldn't.
Is that your belly talking or is it your conscience?
All right.
That's my little crime fighter. The pie's a hit.
I don't know, we're trying to get rid of him.
Still, there's no reason to be rude.
You want a reason? How about this? We broke into this diner and we're going to jail.
Honey, how about a little less worrying and a little more cooking? I need a tuna melt, table 3, and a soup of the day.
We don't have a soup of the day.
Why not?
Because this isn't our diner.
Hey, Bert.
Hey, Linda.
Where's Maud?
Death in the family. This is her cousin Tina from Sacramento.
Howdy! Mug of mud?
I'm sorry?
Cup of joe?
I don't...
Coffee?
You betcha. I didn't know Maud had any relatives in Sacramento.
Yeah, well, there's a lot about Maud you don't know.
Yeah? Like what?
Ever wonder why she gets a large bottle of Gina Tay every Valentine's Day from Tom Jones?
What is up, Tina?
Oh, it's your horses.
Maud had an affair with Tom Jones?
Yep. Went to his concert, threw her panties at him.
Well, a lot of women throw their panties at Tom Jones.
But Maud didn't take hers off.
I'm not kidding. What is up?
Coming, Ike!
Ike and Tina?
It's just his nickname. Their last name is Eisenhower.
What are you doing?
I'm a waitress in a diner. If I don't gossip, they'll be suspicious. Oh, by the way, if you come out from behind the counter limp, you have a bum wheel.
What?
A wooden leg.
Why?
Because you're allergic to plastic.
No. Why did I lose my leg?
Okay, if you're talking to table 3, you were mangled by a cotton gin. But if you're talking to table 9, our pitbull Misty turned on you.
Anybody call for a tow truck?
Why did you call a tow truck?
An hour ago when I thought we were a chicken fried steak away from getting out of here.
Anybody?
No.
Alvin, could you do me a favor? There's an abandoned black Saab about 10 miles up the road. Could you tow it over to the impound lot in Greenlee?
Can do. It's actually 8.6.
Larry Finkelstein, you are just a big silly goose.
Wait, there's more. So Abby's parents had no idea what I planted in the corner of their farm. All they know is the cows are grazing their brains out and acting all paranoid. Why?
You know what? The 4 of us should throw the
kids an anniversary party. And we could show them how well we're getting along.
That's a terrific idea, Abby. You have terrific ideas.
And you and I can handle the food, and Larry and Edward can be in charge of the decorations.
Yes.
And there's a terrific idea from Kitty. Kitty, you have terrific ideas.
Thank you, Goose.
Night, Tina.
Oh, good night. Remember, it's only a pull-out couch on a screened-in porch, but you're welcome to stay with us next time you're in Sacramento.
Tina, can I get a refill?
Another one? I thought it was my husband who had the hollow leg.
Come on, check and get him out.
We don't charge cops in our diner.
It's not our diner.
Tina, you need another cream down here.
Gotcha. Staring at me ain't cleaning the grill, Ike. So, Burke, having a little tiff with the missus, are you?
How'd you know?
Well, there's only two reasons a man would drink as much coffee as you. Woman trouble, or a really dumb coffee drinking contest.
I don't know what to do.
Ike?
Here are the tofu cannoli. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm removing the crust so we can make those little sandwiches.
Okay, that's one way.
And Finkelstein back to pass, and touchdown!
Success!
That's it.
Marvelous place, that Kinky's.
Tofu cannoli for the decorating committee.
I sprinkled the powdered sugar on top with my hands.
What the hell is this?
It's a banner.
Happy anniversary, Greg and Dharma, from Kitty and Edward. Where are our names?
You said you didn't want to go, halvesies.
Because it was $50. But I didn't think you'd leave our names off.
So I'm supposed to pay for you? What is it with you liberals? Always looking for a free ride.
We pay our fair share.
Oh, sure, like you did at the wedding, I suppose.
And why should we pay to have it in your country club so you can show off to your fancy friends?
Hey, hold on a
Let
minute.
me
Now,
tell you something.
All right, we're half the parents. I want half the banner.